Hey guys, Sarah here with that hashtag show. Today I'm going to be giving you some horror news. We're going to be talking about Scream Queens, the TV show, as well as my list of favorite Scream Queens. I'm going to also give you some movie recommendations and giving away a super awesome prize. So stick around for that. Alright, first up, we've got a new image from Rob Zombie's 31. The movie is about some carnies that get kidnapped and then they have to play a game in order to hopefully survive. This image, I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't know if he's a zombie, he's not a creature. I don't know, it looks really cool. It's coming from the brain of Rob Zombie. I mean, House of a Thousand Corpses, you can't go wrong. I'm gonna definitely be seeing it, and hopefully you will too. Good news, Black Mirror fans, it's coming back. Season 3 is gonna be produced by Netflix, but don't worry, it's got the same creative team. So if you've loved the first 2 seasons like I have, I'm sure you're gonna love the 3rd one. So we've all heard the great news that New Line Cinema wants to remake Nightmare on Elm Street again. And we all know Robert Englund is not a huge fan of this idea. He has said in other interviews he'd rather them just continue the series, do an 8, a 9, and even possibly have him be involved. What a crazy idea. But in a recent interview, he was asked if he knew anything about the upcoming remake, and he said he'd only heard a thing that they talked to Tuesday night. And he thought maybe because of that, they might be remaking Dream Warriors, which is my favorite of the entire series. However, Tuesday Night wasn't in Dream Warriors. She was in 4 and she was in 5 after replacing Patricia Arquette. So that doesn't quite make any sense. 4 and 5 are kind of wishy-washy movies. Feel free to remake those. Do not touch Dream Warriors. This week we had the premiere of Ryan Murphy's new brainchild, Scream Queens. Ryan Murphy brought us Nip Tuck, American Horror Story, Glee, you know who he is. Scream Queens has an all-star cast. We've got Jamie Lee Curtis, Emma Roberts, Lea Michele, Nick Jonas. Seriously, this list goes on forever. It follows the story of a sorority house that is plagued by a murderer in a red devil outfit. It's super campy, it's really fun, it makes fun of millennials and itself. I super enjoyed it, and I live for gay Nick Jonas. If you're not checking it out, make sure you do. It's a really fun ride. We can't talk Scream Queens without me giving you my top 3 favorite Scream Queens, and I'm gonna do it by character and not by actor. So here we go. My number 3 Scream Queen is Sarah from The Descent. Now, if you haven't seen this movie yet, you might want to plug your ears because my reason why is a huge spoiler. She starts off really sad, her husband's dead, her friends take her out to go spelunking, and then they get attacked by aliens under the ground. Now, by the end of this, she finds out that her so-called ex-best friend has been banging her husband, and that gives her the oomph she needs in order to take out all the bad guys, knock her friend's knee out, and leave her for dead, and keep on going with her happy life. Killing it, Sarah. My number 2 Scream Queen is Nancy Thompson from Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, she is your quintessential horror victim girl. She is sweet and pretty and intelligent and incredibly naive. However, what keeps her from being a typical victim is she becomes a super badass. After seeing all her friends and family die around her, she doesn't just sit there and wait for Freddy to come and get her. She takes her own sleeping pills and goes after him herself. Fucking badass. My number 1 Scream Queen is Laurie Strode from the Halloween series. It's Jamie Lee Curtis. Come on. Laurie might not be super badass in the first movie, but she ends up being able to take down Michael Myers with some help. And then in her full story arc leading into Halloween H2O, she turns super badass and takes him out on her own. Jamie Lee Curtis, you're a winner. This week I got a couple recommendations for you, and oddly enough, they're both foreign horror films. So the first one is Goodnight Mommy. Now it's in limited release. If you can find it at a local theater, it is definitely worth your time. It's out of Austria, and these people know how to tell a really fucked up story. Now if you can't find it, sit at home, check out your Netflix, and watch Babadook. Yeah, that's a good one too. I was really surprised about how much I liked it. Now I've given you a couple recommendations, and I like some in return. And here we go, I promised you a really cool prize. If you comment below and give me a movie to watch and I choose yours, then you get to win this awesome Lisa and Louise Burns autograph photo from The Shining. It's just that simple. Make sure you're subscribed, comment with a movie, and hopefully I choose you. Thanks so much for watching. Again, I'm Sarah. I'll be back next week with some more horror good times. And make sure you're subscribed to our channel and make a comment so you can win that super awesome prize and keep up to date with everything trending in geek pop culture.